I am with my cousins here at the Quantum Fest. We had an amazing time. I want to thank y'all once more for your hospitality. But let's kick off the conversation. I know we was definitely building earlier. We was having some great convo. I'm going to let y'all take the floor, ask whatever questions, and then we going to go from there.
Okay.
What was we talking about before?
A lot. We probably didn't say a lot. Well, one of the things we was talking about was just the cycles of time and the different things between artificial and authentic. So we've had a lot of topics about artificial and authentic. So we were inquiring with you about this inauthentic moon. Because a lot of us, we want to connect with nature, right? But just like we got those GMOs in the grocery store, now we're trying to learn about these GMOs that surround us in our environment that's not organic with us, but yet we're giving reverence to. So
I like the way you put that. So in reference to the moon, and I think this came about because I was talking about the fake moon versus the real moon, right? And a lot of people don't know that there's a difference. So we have what we call the satellite, which is up there, the base that a lot of people like to call it, where a lot of these beings, the lower level entities, live. Like, you'll see them if you pay attention. You'll see things going in and out of there, which is confirming that it is furthermore a base, right? And so a lot of different ancient cultures talk about that moon and how it was placed there. You know, it wasn't always there. So now when I'm talking about the real moon, I'm talking about, like, we see the red sun, right? You know, in reference to what that is Nibiru. And with Nibiru comes the real moons that orbit Nibiru, right? So that's why I was talking about the real moons, which are back. That's why you see multiple. So you see a lot of videos out there even on TikTok, you know, multiple moons are showing, multiple suns are showing. We live in a binary solar system, contrary to what they want people to believe. They make people believe that this is, you know, just one sun. That's bullshit. It's multiple suns, right? There are multiple suns out here. The real sun has returned. So this is when the Pope was saying, you know, the return of Black Jesus. It was a return of the black sun. Right? Jesus, the Son. The Son of God. But it's the S-U-N. Not the S-O-N. So that's what they're talking about. All of it, what it all boils down to when we talk about religion and all of that, and I talked about this on stage, it leads back to you, your mind. All of it leads back to you. And they've been trying to suppress us for so long, the divine feminine, because if you don't have the divine feminine with the masculine, then you don't have balance, right? So we've been unbalanced for so long, and what you get with that, chaos. But then now we have to have chaos to return back to peace. So that's what we're in the midst of now. So, yeah, I mean, nature, whatever you want to call it, doing this big one right now. There's going to be more tsunamis, a lot more with water. That's going to be a big theme right now. The weather catastrophes are just going to maximize from here. So buckle up. That's all I got to say, but no fear. We need this. It's time for cleansing and renewing and restoration. So.
And we're protected. You put that
Absolutely.
protection around you. You know when to move. You know when it's time to go.
That's right.
You know, and I feel like that's one of those things that is not really addressed. Like everybody's like, you know, get prepared. But are we talking about really being tapped in and ready for your crown load? Okay, you got to really be tapped in. That means you got to be doing your work, because instead of being stressed out about it's going to happen, you get that tapped into, you get the signal when it's about to happen.
Listen. You literally, it's like a feeling that you get. We all feel the same feeling right now, right? A lot of us feeling the same feeling, like it's go time. And a lot of people like, go time for what? But something is coming. Something been boiling up, and a lot of people feeling it. And that thing is literally us returning back to us, remembering who we are. A lot more people are going to start remembering who we are. And so with that comes our supernatural abilities are coming back online. We all tapping more into that. Dreams are getting more powerful, more visible. Like, you're seeing different things in dreams, and he's like, whoa, where'd this come from? No, that's always been within you. You just suppressed it. So tap back into that. Like, really tap into your gifts. The time is now. Now. Yeah, don't wait.
Walk in your power.
Hey, you better. You better. Because people been trying to steal your power because they know how powerful you are.
Right.
Why you think they've been working overtime to suppress you? Spraying shit in the air.
Right.
You know, doing all the things they doing. The food. Like,
the clothes.
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 What you washing your hair with.
Listen.
What you washing your body with.
How deep do it go? I mean,
the towers by your house.
Listen, talk about it. The towers, mind you, the ones that they disguise to look like trees. As if we fools.
Right.
As if we don't see the wires.
Why
of
you
that.
gotta disguise it? You wasn't disguising those power lines that you put up.
But you know, people who work for these companies, they literally believe in their heads that they do this so that it's basically like not scaring the community or not bothering the community. So all these other fucking poles that been up for years and centuries,
some need to get pulled down.
Why there ain't no disguise on those? You know what I'm saying? So we got to start thinking about this. Like, why are they doing those with those specific towers? Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to hide? What powers do those specific towers have that maybe these don't? So they're putting all these different things in place. Why? To suppress us.
And you know what with the crown load I just got right now?
What's that?
What if where the 5G towers are at? Those are where portals are at.
That make a lot of sense.
I'm gonna tell you why I said that, because my friend lives by a 5G tower, and I had the best sleep and the most vivid dreams at her house, and I couldn't understand why. I said, well, I thought because you live by a 5G tower, my sleep was gonna be terrible. And I wasn't gonna travel. I traveled the most. They're hijacking those energy portals. And I once was told we got to go there and bury crystals, take those portals back over. Eventually, we're gonna have to blow them portals up. But you can cut that out.
That means, look, I'm gonna have to. Look, we get a little too deep on their ass now. They ain't gonna like that right there. No, but that makes a lot of sense
For entertainment purposes only.
Right.
Okay. but either way, though I feel like those are energy portals.
Yeah,
and we gotta transmute those. We gotta alchemize those. Yeah,
that would make the most sense as to why they have them disguised like that. Like, why those? And I feel like when they turn them on, they also have the capability, depending on certain people's genetic makeup, they have the capability of activating certain things within them. So just even think about the people that took the, you know what? Because I heard that they have certain things as implanted within them, those nanobots and things like that. So what if they are linked to that? And they're going to activate certain things within them.
But this make me think of, it goes back to what we were talking about with the artificial and the natural. Because we going to get that signal from where?
Source.
And then they gonna get that signal from what if they even get the signal.
Right.
Because when source give us that signal, that technology that they done created, the way they created it's going down. So they might be able to send that vibration out to a few of their people that they have hijacked. They're trying to emulate what's gonna happen with us.
Exactly.
In an unnatural manner. We know that don't work out.
That's right. Yeah. They need something to mimic, which is us. We are the originals.